Good day, friends. I am Dr. Yang. It is an absolute honor to be with you today, to talk about a subject that is deceptively simple, absolutely free, and yet, according to a mountain of scientific research, one of the most powerful things you can do for your health after the age of 50. I want to speak to you today about a resource that has been available to humanity since the dawn of time, a resource we often take for granted as we move indoors, as our lives become filled with artificial light and glowing screens. I am talking about the profound, life-changing power of the morning sun. If you are over 50, and you are concerned about your sleep, your mood, your bone strength, your immune system, or simply feeling a sense of vitality as you move through your day, then what I have to share with you today might be the most important message you hear all year. This is not a fad. This is not a complicated dietary supplement you have to buy. This is fundamental human biology meeting the rhythm of the natural world. And the best part is, it is available to every single one of us, every single morning, just outside our door. Let's begin by understanding the single most important system that morning sunlight regulates, our circadian rhythm. Think of your circadian rhythm as your body's master clock. This tiny, powerful region in your brain, called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, is the conductor of your body's orchestra. It tells every cell, every organ, every hormone when it should be active and when it should rest. It dictates your energy levels, your digestion, your body temperature, and most importantly, your sleep-wake cycle. For this master clock to keep accurate time, it needs a reliable signal to set itself each day. And that signal, the most powerful time-setting signal known to science, is the bright, blue wavelength light of the morning sun. When you step outside into that morning light, even on a cloudy day, the light enters your eyes and travels directly to this master clock. This light is far brighter than any indoor light you will ever experience. This signal tells your brain, in no uncertain terms, that the day has begun. It is the starting pistol for a complex hormonal cascade. It immediately suppresses the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, which is why you feel more alert and awake. It boosts the production of cortisol, not the bad cortisol of chronic stress, but the healthy, natural cortisol that gives you energy and focus for the day ahead. But here is the critical part, especially for those of us over 50. As we age, this master clock can become less reliable. The lenses in our eyes may yellow slightly, filtering out some of this precious blue light. We may spend more time indoors. The result is that the signal to our master clock gets weaker. The conductor of the orchestra starts to lose the beat. And what is the consequence? We see it all the time. Trouble falling asleep. Waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to get back to sleep. Feeling tired and groggy all day long, only to find that when night falls, sleep remains elusive. This is often misdiagnosed as just a normal part of aging, but science is showing us that a significant part of it is simply a weakened circadian signal. By deliberately exposing ourselves to morning light, we are giving our master clock the strong, clear signal it desperately needs. We are resetting it with the precision of nature itself. The research is overwhelming on this point. Studies have shown that seniors who get regular morning light exposure fall asleep faster, experience deeper, more restorative sleep, and have more consolidated sleep patterns, meaning they wake up less frequently during the night. For individuals dealing with cognitive challenges like dementia, a strong morning light signal has been shown to reduce what is known as sundowning, that agitation and confusion that can occur in the evening. By anchoring your body to the natural rhythm of the sun, you are not just improving your sleep, you are improving the quality of your entire waking day. You will feel more alert, more focused, and more in sync with the world around you. Now, let's talk about the benefit everyone associates with the sun, vitamin D. We call it the sunshine vitamin for a very good reason. When the ultraviolet B rays from the sun hit your skin, they interact with a cholesterol derivative, and this magical process begins, synthesizing vitamin D3. This is not just a vitamin, it is a prohormone, a critical key that unlocks health functions throughout your body. For seniors, vitamin D is nothing short of essential. Its most famous role is in calcium absorption. Without sufficient vitamin D, your body simply cannot absorb the calcium you consume from your diet, no matter how much milk you drink or how many green leafy vegetables you eat. This directly leads to a condition called osteomalacia, which is the softening of the bones, and it dramatically exacerbates osteoporosis, the loss of bone density. The result is an exponentially higher risk of fractures from even minor falls. A hip fracture in a senior can be a life-altering event, and maintaining strong bones is one of the most important aspects of healthy, independent aging. Vitamin D from sensible sun exposure is your first and most natural line of defense. But the benefits of vitamin D go far beyond your bones. This sunshine vitamin is a potent modulator of your immune system. It helps your body distinguish between foreign invaders and your own tissues. A strong immune system means you are better equipped to fight off infections, from the common cold to more serious illnesses. Research has also linked vitamin D deficiency to an increased risk of certain cancers, heart disease, and even multiple sclerosis. Furthermore, vitamin D receptors are found throughout your muscle tissue. Adequate levels are crucial for maintaining muscle strength and function. This is vital because preserving muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia, is a key factor in preventing frailty and maintaining balance, thereby preventing falls in the first place. It is a double protection, stronger bones if you fall, and stronger muscles to help you avoid the fall altogether. Here is a crucial point that many people miss. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D. A 70-year-old exposed to the same amount of sun as a 20-year-old will produce significantly less vitamin D. This makes intentional, regular, and sensible sun exposure not just a good idea, but a necessary health practice for anyone over 50. The third powerful benefit of morning sunlight is its effect on your mood. Sunlight exposure triggers the release of a neurotransmitter in your brain called serotonin. You can think of serotonin as your body's natural feel-good chemical. It promotes feelings of well-being, happiness, and calm. It helps to regulate anxiety and contributes to a general sense of emotional balance. In fact, the most common class of antidepressant medications, SSRIs, work by increasing the availability of serotonin in the brain. While these medications are vital for those with clinical depression, the morning sun offers a natural, side effect-free way to boost your baseline serotonin levels. For seniors, who may be facing life changes, loss, or social isolation, this natural mood enhancement is incredibly valuable. A daily dose of morning sun can be a powerful tool to combat the blues, to lift your spirits, and to foster a more positive outlook on life. It is hard to feel completely down when you are standing in the warmth of the morning sun, listening to the birds, and feeling the fresh air. This combines the biochemical effect of serotonin with the psychological benefits of being present in nature. It is a holistic therapy for the mind and soul. So, we have covered the big three: circadian rhythm regulation for perfect sleep, vitamin D synthesis for strong bones and a robust immune system, and serotonin release for a sunny disposition. But the benefits do not stop there. Emerging research suggests that morning light exposure can have positive effects on eye health. While you must never, ever look directly at the sun, the full spectrum of natural light outdoors appears to be important for the healthy development and function of the eye. Furthermore, the combination of light exposure with the gentle physical activity of a walk provides cardiovascular benefits, improves circulation, and helps maintain joint flexibility. It is a package deal of wellness, all wrapped up in a simple, daily habit. Now, I can already hear some of your concerns. What about skin cancer? This is a very valid and important question. The key, my friends, is in the timing and the dosage. We are not talking about spending hours baking in the midday sun. That is dangerous and absolutely should be avoided. The magic window for reaping these incredible benefits with minimal risk is specifically the morning. I am talking about the first 1 to 2 hours after sunrise. At this time of day, the sun is low in the sky. The angle of its rays means they travel through more of the Earth's atmosphere, which filters out the most intense and harmful ultraviolet radiation. The UV index, a scale that measures the strength of sunburn-producing UV radiation, is typically at its lowest point of the day, often a 0 or a 1, during this morning period. This is the golden hour for your health. During this time, you can safely expose your skin to the sun without sunscreen for a short period to produce vitamin D, while your eyes receive the bright light signal needed to set your circadian clock, all without the risk of sunburn. The goal is a gentle, intelligent exposure, not a sunburn. So, let's get practical. How do you do this? It is wonderfully simple. First, aim to get outside within the first hour or two after you wake up. If you are an early riser and it is still dark, wait until the sun has risen. You do not need a long time. For most people, a session of 10 to 30 minutes is sufficient. If you have very fair skin, you might start with 10 minutes. If you have darker skin, which has more natural melanin protection, you may need closer to 20 or 30 minutes to produce the same amount of vitamin D. Listen to your body, you should never turn pink. To maximize vitamin D production, you will want to expose a significant amount of skin. Instead of wearing a heavy jacket, wear a short-sleeved shirt or a t-shirt and shorts if the weather permits. However, and this is a crucial however, always protect your face and your eyes. The skin on your face is thin, delicate, and has had a lifetime of sun exposure. It is the most common place for skin cancers to develop. So, wear a hat with a brim. And please, wear sunglasses. Your eyes are precious. You need the light to enter your eyes, but you do not need the direct glare, and you must protect them from UV damage that can lead to cataracts. A good pair of UV-blocking sunglasses is a must. You do not need to just stand there. The perfect way to incorporate this is to combine it with a gentle activity. Go for a leisurely walk around your neighborhood or a local park. Sit on your porch or balcony and drink your morning tea or coffee. Do some gentle stretching in the yard. The combination of movement and light is synergistic, amplifying the benefits for your cardiovascular system, your muscles, and your joints. Consistency is far more important than duration. A daily 15-minute morning walk in the sun is infinitely better than a 2-hour session once a week. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth. Your body's rhythms thrive on consistency. Of course, we must talk about individual circumstances. If you are taking medications, it is always wise to check with your doctor or pharmacist. Some medications, including certain antibiotics, diuretics, and diabetes drugs, can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. If you have a history of skin cancer, you must follow the specific advice of your dermatologist. They may advise you to avoid direct sun exposure entirely and rely on vitamin D supplements, which is a perfectly valid and necessary approach for your situation. And that brings me to supplements. For those living in northern latitudes with long, dark winters, or for seniors who are housebound and cannot get outside, vitamin D supplementation is highly recommended. A simple blood test can determine if you are deficient, but many experts now recommend a daily supplement of around 800 to 2000 IU of vitamin D3 for all adults over 50 as a general precaution. Think of a supplement as a backup plan for when the real thing, the glorious sun, is not available. My friends, What I am describing to you today is a return to a fundamental rhythm of life. For thousands of generations, our ancestors rose with the sun. Their days were defined by its light and its absence. Our modern world has pulled us away from this rhythm, and our health is suffering for it. But the good news is, we can choose to reconnect. We can choose to step back into the light. This is not a complicated prescription. It is an invitation. An invitation to start your day not with the jarring sound of an alarm clock and the immediate glare of a phone screen, but with the gentle, nurturing power of the morning sun. Imagine beginning each day by grounding yourself in the natural world, by giving your body the precise signal it needs to thrive. Imagine sleeping more deeply, waking up feeling more refreshed, having stronger bones, a more resilient body, and a brighter, more optimistic outlook on life. All of this is within your grasp. I am asking you today to make a commitment to yourself. Commit to trying this for just 1 week. For the next 7 days, make it your mission to get outside for 15 minutes each morning. See how you feel. Notice the difference in your energy levels. Notice the quality of your sleep. I am confident that the results will speak for themselves. And this message is too important to keep to yourself. If you have friends, family members, loved ones who are over 50 and who you care about, I urge you to share this with them. Talk about it over coffee. Go for a morning walk together. Let's create a community of people who are embracing this simple, powerful practice. Help us spread this vital information. If you are watching this online, please click the like button to let us know you found this helpful. Subscribe to this channel for more science-backed health tips for vibrant living after 50. And most importantly, share this video with everyone you know who could benefit. Let's work together to help our community sleep better, feel stronger, and live brighter. Thank you for your time today. Now, go out and greet the sun. Your body will thank you for it.